YouTube, what's up, and welcome back to my garage. So in the last video, we got the engine pulled out of the Escalade, got it all cleaned up, degreased, got the engine on a stand. So now it's time for disassembly. I went ahead and pulled the water pump off, and I got the valve cover bolts out. However this thing looks on the inside is going to determine largely what we're going to be doing to it. If we're just going to slap the cam, spring this stuff in there, and send it, or if we're going to disassemble. Let's take a peek under these valve covers. Then we'll pull these steam ports, pull the balancer, timing cover, valley cover. After we get all that stuff off, we'll pull our heads, flip it over, pull out our oil pan, and start inspecting everything, cleaning everything up, disassembling our cylinder heads. And I'm probably going to do some mild port and polish. My patience is largely going to determine how much porting we do on these heads. So let's take a peek in here, eh? Dang! I mean, for real, it looks like brand new. Besides a little discoloration from oil, which is to be expected on any engine. Let's see, this one's open. It feels pretty normal. I mean, it's not open, it's closed, but yeah, it looks about the same deal over here. A little bit of discoloration built up on the springs, but overall it looks really good. So let's go ahead and get started pulling this thing apart. Alright, so I got this thing as tore down as it's going to get anyways. And keep in mind this thing is 20 years old. And it's got 192,000 miles on it. My dang flashlight. So we'll start up here at the top. Cylinder 1. It actually looks pretty dang good. There's a little bit of surface rust on them where I pressure washed it. And some moisture got down in there. But we're not worried about that. There ain't no ring groove at the top. They all basically look the same. See, this one's all the way down. I mean, it's very minor wear. You still see all the cross hatching. So I think we're just gonna run with it like it is. Still gotta pull the lifter trays and the lifters out of here. Still gotta pull the oil pump, timing chain, cam. Looks dang good to me for having 200,000 miles on it. You can see some of these cam lobes down here. Most of that's just discoloration. You can see the clean spots are where the lifter rides. I mean, water jackets look freaking brand new in this thing, which is surprising. That's one of the main things I was worried about, is how poor or how much crap was growing in them. Electrolysis. Just, I mean, normal carbon deposits, not anything crazy. The worst thing about the heads is all the oil in the intake runners from the PCV system. The oil gets in there and then it just collects dirt. It just keeps building up. building up on the back side of the valves. But we'll fix all that. Still got to pull all our valve springs, put our new springs in. Like I said, do some minor porting. But yeah, I mean, we're gonna slap this sucker back together, get it all cleaned up, put it back in, right back where we got it. About to go ahead and pull the oil pump, timing chain, all that stuff. All right, so here's the plan. We're gonna pull this back cover, new rear main seal, new cover gasket, new O-ring on this sensor, new cam, new lifters, new lifter trays, new head gaskets, clean everything all up. We're gonna put a new timing chain. I already got a new water pump from Melling, which is a high pressure unit. Another thing I was worried about was the wear on the piston skirts and the bottom of the cylinder. Can't see the piston skirts, but the bottoms of the cylinders where the skirt rides actually looks pretty dang good. Back sides of the pistons ain't all gunked up too bad. I'm gonna pull at least one rod cap and one main cap to see what they look like. So that's where we're at. I guess we'll go ahead and pull the rest of this stuff out of here real quick. Oh, now we can pull this. Well, shit. I spoke too soon. So if we look right here, look this way, see that copper color? That's no bueno. The dang cam bearings are shot. So it looks like we're gonna go the distance on this one. Have to get in touch with the machine shop. Probably just have them hone it, do some cam bearings, and clean it up. So we might as well flip this thing over, disassemble the bottom end. Need to find a tote, put all these bottom end parts in. Get my little number punch set over here. Numbers, so we can mark everything as it comes out. Okay, so we have cylinder 1, 3, 5, 7. We got my number 1 punch right here. We're gonna mark our rod and our cap on the same side. There's 1. Well, shit. Here's number 3. Mark this one, 3 and 3. Number 5. Number 5. 7. We got 2, 4, 6, 8. And 4. And 4. So now we got all that marked out. We can start pulling stuff. Gotta keep all this stuff together. Just gotta go back where it come out from. Alright, so there it is. The engine is disassembled, inspected. We know what we got to do. We know which direction we're going. It's time to get stuff to the machine shop and wait, I guess. So, I appreciate y'all watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. I'll see you on the next video.